If you're still doing these 6 things over 70, you are truly a rare and exceptional person. Hey there, my dear friends. Welcome back to our little corner of wisdom and inspiration. I'm so glad you're here today, joining me for another heartfelt chat about living well, staying healthy, and embracing every moment of this beautiful journey called life. If you're new here, my channel is all about sharing tips, stories, and timeless advice for living a vibrant, joyful life, especially as we move into our golden years. I'm in my late 80s now, and let me tell you, I've learned a thing or two along the way. Some through laughter, some through tears, and all through the grace of time. Today, we're diving into something really special. I want to talk about 6 incredible things that, if you're still doing them past the age of 70, make you a truly rare and exceptional person. These aren't just habits or routines. They're ways of living that shine like beacons, inspiring everyone around you. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, or maybe you're younger and just curious about what makes a life well lived, stick with me. I'm going to share stories, sprinkle in some wisdom, and hopefully leave you feeling uplifted and motivated to keep shining bright. So, grab a cup of coffee, tea, or maybe a glass of water. Hydration is key, right? And let's get started. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button if you find value in our chat today. And subscribe if you want to keep these conversations going. All right, let's dive into the first thing that makes you exceptional if you're still doing it over 70. 1, you're still moving your body every day. Let's start with something that sounds simple but is oh so powerful. Staying active. If you're over 70 and still making time to move your body, whether it's a morning walk, a yoga class, or even dancing in your living room, some classic Frank Sinatra, you are a rock star. Physical activity isn't just about staying fit. It's about keeping your spirit alive and your body ready for all the adventures life still has in store. I think about my dear friend Margaret, who's 74 and still goes to her water aerobics class twice a week. She always says, "If I stop moving, I stop living." And she's right. Research backs this up. Studies show that regular exercise in your later years can improve heart health, boost mood, and even sharpen your memory. But beyond the science, it's about the joy of feeling alive. Margaret told me once that splashing around in the pool makes her feel like a kid again, and that sparkle in her eyes, that's what being exceptional looks like. Now, you don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights. Maybe you take a stroll around the neighborhood, tend to your garden, or do some gentle stretches while watching your favorite show. The key is consistency. If you're still prioritizing movement, you're not just keeping your body strong. You're showing the world that age is just a number. So, keep those sneakers by the door and keep moving, my friend. You're inspiring us all. 2, you're learning something new. Here's the second thing that makes you exceptional. If you're over 70 and still curious, still learning, still eager to grow, you're a rare gem. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, reading books, or even taking an online class, staying open to new knowledge is a sign of a vibrant, youthful spirit. Let me tell you about my neighbor, Tom, who's 78. Last year, he decided to learn how to play the ukulele. Now, Tom had never touched a musical instrument in his life, but he saw a video online and thought, why not? Every afternoon, I'd hear him strumming away, laughing at his mistakes, and slowly getting better. Today, he plays Somewhere Over the Rainbow, so beautifully it brings tears to my eyes. Tom says learning the ukulele didn't just give him a new skill, it gave him confidence and a sense of purpose. Learning keeps your mind sharp and your heart open. Studies from places like Harvard show that lifelong learning can delay cognitive decline and keep your brain firing on all cylinders. But more than that, it's about staying engaged with the world. Maybe you're learning to cook a new recipe, try your hand at painting, or even figuring out how to use that tricky smartphone. Whatever it is, if you're still saying yes to growth, you're exceptional. So, what's something new you want to try? Go for it. You got this. 3, you're giving back to your community. Number 3 is all about giving back. If you're over 70 and still finding ways to help others, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or just being a kind neighbor, you're doing something truly special. Giving back isn't just about time or money. It's about sharing your wisdom, your heart, and your experience with the world. I think of my friend Clara, who's 72 and volunteers at the local library. She reads stories to kids every Saturday morning, and let me tell you, those kids adore her. Clara says it's not just about teaching them to love books. It's about showing them that older folks have so much to offer. And she's right. In a world that sometimes overlooks our seniors, people like Clara are proof that age brings wisdom, compassion, and a unique ability to make a difference. Volunteering has benefits for you. 2. Studies show it can lower stress, boost happiness, and even help you live longer. But more than that, it's about connection. Whether you're helping at a food bank, tutoring a student, or just checking in on a neighbor, you're building a legacy of kindness. If you're still doing this over 70, you're not just exceptional. You're a blessing to everyone around you. 4. You're staying connected with loved ones. Let's talk about relationships. If you're over 70 and still nurturing your connections with family, friends, or even new acquaintances, you're doing something extraordinary. Life can get busy, and as we age, it's easy to let those ties slip. But if you're making the effort to stay close, to listen, to love, you're a rare and beautiful soul. I'll never forget my Aunt Betty, who passed a few years ago at 85. Even in her final years, she made it a point to call her grandkids every week, send handwritten birthday cards, and host Sunday dinners whenever she could. Betty used to say, "Love is what keeps us young." And she was so right. Research shows that strong social connections can improve mental health, reduce loneliness, and even add years to your life. Staying connected doesn't always mean big gestures. Maybe you're texting your kids, meeting a friend for coffee, or just smiling at someone at the grocery store. These moments matter. If you're still building and cherishing those bonds, you're not just living, you're thriving. So, pick up the phone, write that note, or plan a visit. Your love is making the world a warmer place. 5. You're embracing technology. Number 5 is a big one in today's world. If you're over 70 and embracing technology, you're absolutely exceptional. Whether it's using a smartphone, joining a Zoom call, or even watching videos like this one on YouTube, you're staying connected to a fast-changing world. And that's no small feat. Take my friend Harold, who's 76. A few years ago, he was terrified of computers. But when his daughter moved across the country, he learned how to video chat so he could see his grandkids. Now, Harold's a pro at sending emojis, sharing photos, and even posting on social media. He laughs about it, saying, "I'm not just keeping up, I'm having fun." Harold's story reminds us that technology isn't just for the young. It's a tool to stay engaged, informed, and connected. Sure, tech can be tricky, but if you're willing to give it a try, you're showing incredible resilience and curiosity. Studies show that older adults who use technology report feeling more confident and less isolated. So, whether you're scrolling through Facebook, ordering groceries online, or watching tutorials to learn something new, keep at it. You're not just adapting. You're thriving in a digital age. 6. You're finding joy in the little things. Finally, number 6. If you're over 70 and still finding joy in the little things, you're truly exceptional. Life has its ups and downs, but if you can still smile at a sunset, laugh at a silly joke, or savor a warm cup of tea, you've mastered one of life's greatest lessons. Happiness is in the moment. I think of my own mornings, sitting on my porch with a cup of coffee, listening to the birds. At 89, I've learned that these small moments are what make life rich. My friend Dorothy, who's 71, keeps a gratitude journal. Every night, she writes down 3 things that made her happy that day. Maybe a kind word from a stranger, a blooming flower in her garden, or a rerun of her favorite show. Dorothy says it's changed how she sees the world, and I believe her. Research backs this up. Practicing gratitude can boost your mood, improve sleep, and even strengthen your immune system. But more than that, it's about choosing joy. If you're still doing this over 70, you're not just living, you're glowing. You're a reminder to all of us to slow down, look around, and cherish the beauty in every day. Well, my friends, there you have it. 6 things that make you a rare and exceptional person if you're still doing them over 70. Moving your body, learning new things, giving back, staying connected, embracing technology, and finding joy in the little moments. These are the ingredients of a life well lived. If you're doing even one of these, you're already a shining star. And if you're doing all 6, well, you're practically a legend. As I sit here, reflecting on my own journey, I'm reminded that age is just a number. What matters is how we live, how we love, and how we keep growing. So let's make a promise to ourselves today to keep moving, keep learning, keep giving, keep loving, keep adapting, and keep finding joy. Life is too precious to do anything less. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this video touched your heart or sparked an idea, please give a thumbs up, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more conversations like this. I'd love to hear from you. 2. What's one thing you're still doing that makes you feel exceptional? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling, and keep being the incredible person you are. This is your old friend, signing off with love and gratitude. See you soon.